Hi guys, my name is Tasia Amaviska and I am your Ball ColorLink sales representative. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to look at a fall bulb order that you've already booked and edit or adjust it if needed. So starting here on the WebTrack homepage, I'm going to go to View and Change Orders. Now, what I tell everyone when it comes to all of these filter boxes on the screen is that less is more. And if you're not searching for something in particular, go ahead and just click search and don't enter anything in this top filter buttons or boxes up here. And what this is going to do is this is going to pull open any order that you have placed scheduled to ship 1 month in the past. So you'll see April 9th here because I'm making the video on May 9th. Scheduled to ship anytime from this date 1 month in the past to any date in the future up to 2026. So I'm going to go ahead and click search and you will see here a few things. Now each line that comes up represents a separate order. So just like I talked about on that finish screen when booking a WebTrack order, when you see multiple rows of boxes, you're going to get multiple orders on this screen as well. So I went ahead and booked the tulips that we looked at in that last video, except for the Leo Bourbet ones. I just booked the Edney ones for the purpose of this training. So one thing that you'll see here on the left-hand side is you will always see one of these like color icons under the status column. You'll see one of a few things. For an order that was completely canceled, you will see this X and you'll see order canceled. For an order that you booked that you can make any changes to, you will see a green circle here. At a certain point in time, the supplier will say, okay, you've committed to this order. We've committed to having the product. You can no longer reduce your order, but you can add more to your order based on our excess availability. And in that case, you'll see a yellow triangle and it will say increases only. You can only increase the order. You might also see a red box, which will say no changes. You cannot make, and this will happen at a point where we get close enough to shipping that you cannot make any changes to the order. It is too late. So you'll also see the ship date, ship week. This is your order number. You'll see the supplier, their 4-letter code here. You'll see the quantity of plants you have on order, how many cases it approximately is. When we're looking at fall bulbs though, however, especially when fall bulbs are typically charged for freight by their weight, we're not going to look at case quantity here because the WebTrack case quantity filter was really designed for plug and liner plant trays, not for bare root or bulb material. So you'll see a tag ratio, your ship method, a rough value of the order once pricing for the program is available, who it's shipping to when you created the order. So what I'm going to show you guys how to do today is briefly how to use these icons and just how to check your order that's in the system so that you can see what is actually on the order. So starting here with this printer icon, you can click this, you'll download a confirmation, the most updated confirmation on your order. You can click view order if you want to look and see what's on order, but you don't want to risk accidentally changing it. You can click change order if you might want to add or reduce your order or change the ship date. You can copy the order. So let's say that, especially like if you were getting a lily order and you wanted to succession plant every few months, or you got an order last year that you really liked, you could pull it open in WebTrack and hit copy order, and that will copy everything into a new shopping cart so you can rebook it. And then you'll also see the pen icon here for filing a claim if you had an issue with the order. So for the purpose of this, I'm going to go into change order. And when I do this, we will see the shopping cart just like we did when we were going in to book an order. However, you will also see these colored icons on the side. So for example, if a supplier canceled something from your order, you're going to see a red X, and then you're also going to see a note here under the plant variety, and it will say supplier canceled on this date for this reason. And there are several automatic answers that a supplier will choose from when they're removing something on your order. So it might have not been available, might have only been available in a different size, etc. So you should see a note of that here. Now, if you're ever wondering, okay, what do I actually have on order? Anything with a green circle the yellow triangle or the red box is going to actually be on your physical order. Essentially, anything you see that is not the red X. Now, if you're curious about what quantity you have on order, one thing that I see a lot of people have confusion with are these columns here: requested quantity, order quantity, and additional availability. And the easiest way to think about it is anything that's in this white box is the quantity of plants you currently have on order. So for example, I have 500 amazing parrot and I also have another 100 amazing parrot. Requested quantity just refers to the quantity you typed in that you wanted when you were booking the order. So for example, if I had typed in 1 because I was checking to see how many bulbs were in a crate, it would show 1 here as the requested quantity. So this is whatever you typed in when you were booking the order. This is what WebTrack automatically auto-corrected to based on the actual tray size or bag size. This is what you physically have currently on your order. And then this additional availability column shows you what extra inventory there is if you want to add to it. So let's say you booked your initial order and you're like, wow, amazing parrot tulips. I think I need more of those. They did really well for me this year. This additional availability column tells you that you could come in here and you could add more to your order. A lot of times you might see sold out in this column, especially when we get closer to your order shipping. Don't confuse that with the items on your order. Your order items are not sold out if you see a quantity here in this white box and you don't see a red X. So this is just a quick overview of how to take a look at your order once you've booked it, and thank you for listening.